Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
On the set.
1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Go.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Okay, ready? Check smash. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Another carry for the running back. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready? Big Lion.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to the air one more time. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 19 Tiger. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Receiver in motion, headed left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Going to be caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. to throw here to begin the drive. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Mustang 19. Set go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very end of the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In motion, it's Jefferson. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Panthers are going to get the football at their own 40.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie. 19 tight. 19 tight. Street.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Panthers will take over here just past the 30.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Now, Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here we go. Panther 11.
They'll throw out of the gun. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his second touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Let's go now.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
No gain on the play.
70
Brings up
Lions.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go.
On 2nd down, option going left. Wow! And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready. 79 Bronco. Check. Hurt.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Back to throw. That's taken in to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 14-6 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set up.
The drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
18, ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Set, go.
Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11.
70 range. 70 range. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
70, Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, You just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the 1st down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it, ready? Head straight, go!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to let this one go deep. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Going up top. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. For the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Last thing, 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They'll run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5. It's a fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
That is a big play for Cincinnati. 52 yards.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination.